Okay, what I'm going to do in this video is go through how to add a item to a course reading list, and we're going to begin by going to Fulfillment, and we're going to look for the course. We're on the Courses page and see if we have one called Colloquium 2991. If you want, you can filter these by inactive, and you see that we do have a Colloquium 2991 that was taught by Jason Horn, and this one's inactive. And what you could do is you could go in and edit this and remove Dr. Horn and add Rhonda Wilcox. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and just add a new course, and whoops, let me go back. We're going to add a new course, and you have to give the course a code. And so the code that we're going to use is going to be the number, the course number, and we're going to give it a name. And this is going to be for English, the English department, and we're in the spring semester, and you have to specify a start date and an end date, and you see that the end date that it defaults to is today's date, and therefore the status is inactive. So we're going to change this to the last day of the semester, and when we click save, it'll change the status here to be active. And we're going to put in the year. I don't know the number of participants or weekly hours, so I'm just going to leave that blank. The processing department is the Hightower Course Reserves, and we've filled out all of the required information, so we're going to click on Save. Oh, and you have to enter a different code. Okay, so we already have one called 2991, so I'll just say section B. Alright, and now that we've added a course, we can add a reading list to the course. So I'm going to click on Reading List, and we're going to click Add a Reading List. And again, you have that message, so you can't have more than one that's called 2991. Alright, we've got our reading list, and now we can add items to this list. And what we're going to do is click the ellipsis and then select Work On. And then we're going to click on Add Citation, and then we already have the book in our collection, so we're going to select Add Repository Citation because we own the copy. Whoops. Says no search has been performed yet. Okay. So let me scan the barcode. Okay. Whoops. Alright. Okay, the title of the book that we're going to be adding is Adventure, Mystery, and Romance. And I pulled up the record. We're looking at the results page. Click on the ellipsis, and then you're going to select Add to Reading List. And then, let's see, we have to oh, okay. I need to search by the code number. Okay, the problem I see, I don't normally do the reading list. I had the Assigned to Me tab open, and you'll notice that nothing comes up, but you can tell that a tab has information associated with it when it has this blue dog-eared icon here in the corner. If I go to the Assign tab, I see that it's dog-eared. If I click on this, now I can see the course, and let's go ahead and work on that. Okay, so I'm going to place a check mark in the box here and then click Select. And that should add that title to this reading list. And the status for this reading list is being prepared. I'm going to go ahead and change that to complete. So as far as I know, this is the only book that Dr. Wilcox is going to have for this reading list. And so let's go back to Fulfillment and go to Courses and take a look at 2991B. And I noticed that the other colloquium 2991 is Humanities and Fine Arts. So I'm going to see if we can't edit that. Okay, so they're identical. And the other thing we want to do is look at the instructor. I need to add Dr. Wilcox. And when we're done, we just click on Save. And so we've just updated the academic department, and Dr. Wilcox is teaching the one that's active for spring, and we still have the inactive one that is being taught by Jason Horn. And we can view our reading list. And this is the only item on this reading list, and it tells you who added it to the reading list and when it was added. If the student logs into Primo, they can look at the reading lists by clicking on course reserves, and they can type in the course name or the course ID number, or they can search by instructor. I'm not sure it's going to be in here yet because I just added it. But they would type in Wilcox and then click search. It's not going to be in there yet, but for example, they would type in their instructor, click on search, and it would pull up all the items that instructor has on reserve. And for example, if you wanted to know what class that this was for, comets, and how to observe them, you would click on Details. And down here it says that this is for Astronomy 1010. Okay, and for Astronomy 1010, these are the books that are on reserve for that particular class. So that's how you would search that.